Hello traders! In our review for today, we will delve into the capabilities of the CoFo Scout tool on the innovative CoFo Live platform and provide you with an in-depth analysis of its features and benefits. We are currently exploring how to maximize the potential of this tool for day trading, identifying the features that will help you stay ahead of the market and analyzing the strategies that you can utilize using this unique and powerful tool. Prepare your notes, get ready for new knowledge. Today is going to be hot. Let's go now. Today we have an issue that is filled with content, in which we will get to know about 5 promising cryptocurrency pairs, namely FTM, AMX, Arbitrum, SUE, and TRX. Let's ascertain the opportunities they provide for long and short positions. We will examine different trading scenarios and discover how to analyze information for effective trading by utilizing CoFo Scout, a powerful tool for traders. We will learn to interpret market information and apply it to build effective trading strategies. Make preparations to acquire knowledge on how to utilize this data to your advantage in order to improve your trading results and achieve better outcomes. We will delve into the intricacies of each pair, comprehend the factors that drive their price, and acquire the knowledge of how to apply this information to form successful trading strategies. Ready? Then let's begin. And let this review be your guide in the world of crypto trading. One of the available alternatives for utilizing a CoFo Scout directly for the purpose of day trading. So let's consider the SUE asset together with you. All time frames ranging from 15 minutes to 1 week are currently enabled here. My suggestion is to remove 15 minutes, eliminate 30 minutes, as well as get rid of 1 week from the schedule. We will see with you that within the day trading framework, possibly 1 or 2 trading sessions, a certain number of signals have been collected, and these signals are of course in short because we see that from a risk perspective, the probability of going long is 0%. From a chart perspective, it is really an interesting position to consider short. We also see a 100% synchronization of time frames and an infographic that is increasing, moving towards a more confident chart. Now let's open the SUE chart and see what it shows us. So, when we open the SUE chart, we can observe a range to which the price has approached. This range is significant because it is where the market maker and major market players previously dumped the price, causing a decrease of 74%. Yes, this is indeed a serious level from which further correction may potentially ensue in the future. In addition, the Big Splash Signal tool from CoFo Lab is also included. When examining this growth, it becomes apparent that large players were unloading their positions. Even if I switch to lower time frames, I will understand that this is a bad position from the perspective of a long position, and it poses high risks for me as a trader. Moreover, we can also observe that the further sales are continuing to take place. That's fantastic. Now let's continue to the next asset. The sales are going really well. That's fantastic. Now let's move on to another asset. The number 2 AMX is currently active. Let's turn on all time frames together and search for AMX. We need to find its exact location and ensure it is functioning properly. Your assistance in this matter is greatly appreciated. So AMX has a completely different picture. We see that most time frames have actually unloaded and show us the probability of a long position. Let's do an intraday setup for ourselves. And we will see that AMX shows a long probability of 28.50%. From the chart's point of view, 0%. Long direction strength 28.57%. Time frame synchronization 100%. And we also see the growing infographic. And now let's go together with you to the AMX chart. And what do we see here with you? We observe a specific formation following the distribution of the asset, which is formed within an ascending trend channel. By analyzing the tools of CoFo Lab Big Splash Signal, we can see that there are sets of buying positions within the range of 1.9875, which are highly interesting. This information provides valuable insights. What does this data tell us about the market? From the perspective of chart construction, From the perspective of directly constructing positions, this position is intriguing because the risk ratio indicates that the stop is 4.42% and the likelihood of operating within the trend channel is approximately 17%. Therefore, let us proceed, making our way towards asset number 3. The third asset we will discuss is FTM. Hence, let's go back to the settings and continue our discussion. All time periods are included. Let's check what we have for FTM. Here we can see the number of signals gathered in the short time frame, the quantity of signals that accumulated in long, once more in short and once more in long, establishing. Eliminate time frames that are visually less frequently observed by you to optimize focus and efficiency of your work. From the perspective of longs or shorts, and in day trading, we observe that we are beginning to collect some long signals, where the probability is 23.81%. With this setting, short prob is 0% in long deer, power 23.81%, frame sync is 100%, we see infographics. 100%, sync by data frame at 100% and we see an infographic, takes a long position. Now let's proceed to the graphs. Let's observe what the activity reveals to us. I already possess a draft on it. There was a falling wedge. This pattern is known as a bull wedge because it possesses the property and characteristic of breaking through, emerging from this accumulation, and progressing towards predetermined objectives. Also, by examining the big splash signal from CoFo Lab on the tools, we can see that in this range the market maker was buying back. Purchased at 39 cents, purchased at 35 cents, and also, as we can observe, purchased at approximately 37 cents. This indicates that a certain position is being formed and accumulated here, so for me as a day trader this setup is justified and I would try to work with it. So let's move on. We still have two setups, Arbitrum and Tron. The fourth asset that we will analyze with the assistance of CoFo Scout will be the well-known and excellent asset Arbitrum. As a result, we are able to successfully locate and retrieve the asset in question. Here it is positioned. Additionally, we also witness a few signals in short duration and some signals in long duration. Considering our intention to employ it in day trading, we perceive that visually the prevailing factor is the short time frame that takes precedence. We provide personalized setup services tailored to meet your individual needs and preferences. Deactivate frames. And we see that within the day, the arbitrage is under pressure from short signals. 0 signals in long and 3,776 signals in short, which is quite high. We also see synchronization by time frame, which we set to 100%, and we also see increasing infographics. Now let's move on to the graphs. Let's look at the Arbitrum. Here's what we see with you. We observe that the pattern is currently moving in an expanding wedge. We noticed that there was a particularly intriguing point for the chart. Moreover, we observe that sales are currently active. Thus, we see that sales are happening in accordance with the big splash signal tool. Here were more serious sales, after which there was a correction. From a trader's perspective, from a risk assessment perspective, it is certainly not interesting to work from a long position now, because positions are opened from the lower boundaries of the pattern. Thus, you can use CoFo Scout using the example of the Arbitrum asset for your DeFi trading. And now let's take a look at activity number 5. The fifth asset that we will take into consideration for day trading by utilizing the CoFo Scout tool, I strongly suggest considering the TRX asset. So, visually we see that a smaller number of time frames are involved in long, a larger number of time frames are involved in short, plus some time frames are gaining more and more signals. We need to make a personal setting. We eliminate time frames in long that gathered signals for more accurate data analysis. And we observe that TRX has accumulated a 0% probability for long and a 41.5% probability for short in short positions on the market. Direction short, power 41.5% in short, synchronization of time frames 100%, and also we see an infographic that is gaining short. When we open the chart, it becomes evident that there was a sale of the asset in the range of 0.1163. It is worth noting that the asset has already undergone a correction of around 8% in its value. From the perspective of the longs, naturally, long is currently uninteresting. I would take into consideration this specific position starting from the lower boundaries of the channel. Thus, CoFo Scout enables us to carry out quick market analysis, providing traders with arguments for reflection and further decision-making, facilitating their ability to make informed choices. Please stay with us. Wishing you all the best. Make use of the innovative trading tools offered by the Ko-fi Live platform. Goodbye and take care.